All right, Stephen A. Smith is getting backlash after comparing Rihanna to Beyoncé on Sherri Shepherd's Sherri Show. It all started after Smith expressed his concerns about Rihanna's upcoming Super Bowl performance. Smith said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Rihanna is a lot of things. She's spectacular, actually, and congratulations on new mamahood. There's one thing she's not. She ain't Beyoncé." Smith added, "I like a lot of talent out there. There are some spectacular females on television. I just want to say that everybody ain't Sherri. That's not throwing shade on them. That's appreciating their greatness, but understanding there are levels." I thought this was totally unnecessary and an unforced error. Q, what do you think about this? What do you think? Do you think his comments were out of line?
100% out of line. They were unsolicited. They were unwarranted. It was he got a phone call from somebody because his ass got back on his camera phone and issued an apology and got the backpedaling and pussy popping about what he said. I hate the fact that Beyonce and Rihanna, people do that whole comparison thing. They're two different artists. They are both equally as iconic for different reasons, you know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, while we all love Beyonce, Beyonce is not the damn barometer by which every musical act should be measured by. She's her own person, her own thing, and so is Rihanna. So Stephen A. Smith, we barely like your ass commenting on sports on ESPN. Please stay out of the pop culture box, because you ain't doing a good job, brother.
Okay. Al, what do you think?
Let me tell you something, Claudia and Q. Honestly, I don't care if it was out of line or not, because what I saw on that show and that discussion to me was pure Black media talent excellence. And let me share with you why. We have Sherri Shepherd, who is in her 50s. She makes $10 million. You know, her net worth is about $10 million. She's got a great show going on. She interviews Stephen A. Smith, who we know is a legend in the sports commentary space, who's a Black male, who's worth about $16 million. They're talking about two beautiful women, Black women, Rihanna worth $1.7 billion and Beyonce worth $500 million. And Stephen knows that when he says certain things, that it's going to get traction and it's going to get picked up. I thought it was controversial. I thought it was deliberate. I thought it was on purpose. And I think that Sherri's team knew exactly the question to ask in order to get this type of media coverage and pick up for a show that's doing amazing. But for me to hear a discussion about all multi-millionaires and very wealthy and affluent and successful Black talent in media on by a Black talent host was thumbs up across the board for me. I loved every second of it.
I totally disagree. I give it 2 thumbs down. You can have excellence without shading someone that had nothing to do with the conversation. You know, I mean, it had nothing to do with you didn't have to put 2 women against each other. They get it enough. Why can't you just say, that's dope? Like, I'm excited about it. You don't have to be the biggest Rihanna fan, which, you know, you don't have to be a Beyonce fan or Rihanna fan, but to just they've had enough of being pit against each other. Why must a sports commentator, who I do respect as a sports commentator, he's one of the best in the game because he says stuff that makes you mad. That's his job. But to go on there and bring Beyonce had nothing to do with the conversation. I know Beyonce's probably this is the second or third time Beyonce probably now why am I in this?
Why am I in?
I am minding my business over here. Me and Rihanna we are on good terms. Why? And I don't think
I just feel like it was intentional. That's what he does. You know, he always is stirring up some type of drama. He knew where to stir the drama up and how to stir it up surrounding the Super Bowl.
He need to keep his bad hairline ass over at ESPN and not come over here because it was tacky and ugly.
I mean, there's other sports commentators. I could say, Ahmad Rashad.
Right.
I could say, we can run down the list of other prominent sports.
It was a backhanded compliment. She's great, but she ain't no Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? That was not cool.
Especially there's been so much anticipation. Rihanna hasn't done anything like this. We haven't really seen her that much like we used to. We are all wanting to see this. I don't know, Steven. I don't know why you did that. But I don't know. You are right, Al. We are talking about him. But damn, I know Beyonce first Taylor Swift, now this. I ain't got nothing to do with this.